finding enough to eat has been an ages-old challenge for Africans. Against a physical environment often hostile to agricultural and pastoral activity, deserts, mountains and dense forests, the population explosion of the past century has made the goal of food security an ever more difficult accomplishment. More and more people compete for a finite amount of agricultural production. However, political will by governments to prioritize food security, combined with the use of new crop and food production technologies, has allowed some countries to break the chains of food insecurity. Nicholas.gosse via olive tree plantation in Tunisia. Olive oil is Tunisia's largest agricultural export. Nicholas.gosse via Wikimedia Commons, olive tree plantation in Tunisia. Olive oil is Tunisia's largest agricultural export. Measuring a country's food security. There are several measures of a country's food security situation, mostly health indicators. The percentage of malnourished children, included children suffering from stunting due to improper nutrition, provides a good snapshot of a country's overall food situation. African countries have large divides between rich and poor, and childhood malnutrition is a measurement of how equitably a country's most valuable commodity, food, is distributed. The incidence of obesity is rising among sub-Saharan African countries as some grow more affluent. Middle-class lifestyles tend to bring poor eating choices and less physical activity. However, the prevalence of obesity does not correspond with a country's food security situation, and often extreme childhood stunting exists side by side in a country with increased adult obesity. Another measurement is to what extent external food aid from such organizations as the World Food Programme must be provided to circumvent famine. Which countries receive food aid, how much and at what frequency. Just as the Africa Country Benchmark Report for 2017 amalgamates business and economic indexes to create an inclusive and holistic view of each African country's performance, a review of this data gives insights into which countries are successfully expanding their food resources. These countries tend to be politically stable, with democratic governance, and have better economic performance resulting from their people-oriented politics. Food security refers to the state of having reliable access to a sufficient quantity of affordable, nutritious food. It's literally the measure of the availability of food and individuals' ability to access it. The country's food security is often improved or determined mainly by the level of agricultural practices and also the political will of the government to prioritize food by providing necessary support in the agricultural sector at large. It is also combined with use of new crop and food production technologies which has enabled some countries in Africa to ease the menace of food insecurity. Below are the ranked top 10 most food-secure countries in Africa based on their food security score, sourced from the African Countries Benchmark Report, ACBR. ACBR uses several measures of a country's food security situations to determine its food security score, which includes health indicators. The percentage of malnourished children includes children suffering from stunting growth due to improper nutrition, and they also provide a good view of a country's overall food situation. Country. ACBR Food Security Score. Number 1. Tunisia. 68.20. Number 2. Mauritius. 67.33. Number 3. Morocco. 64.38. Number 4. Algeria. 63.86. Number 5. Egypt. 60.03. Number 6. Gabon, 58.87. Number 7. South Africa, 57.88. Number 8. Ghana, 53.57. Number 9. Senegal, 52.16. Number 10. Namibia, 51.42. There are some aspects that the above-listed countries have in common. They all have a democratic government and none of them are geographically landlocked. These countries have key determining factors that our country Kenya and other African countries who are not in the top 10 can learn them to improve their food security status. First, the democratic government they have has enabled the government to be committed to the needs of the voters by being more attentive to citizens' food security. Secondly, the above-mentioned countries are at peace and has enabled the government to be committed and accountable to national expenditures oriented to food security as well as other national developments. Absence of conflicts and civil wars also means they get more foreign investors who venture into lucrative businesses without any worries and panic. The economy is strengthened and citizens are provided with more and better quality goods. The third aspect is that these nations have been perennial exporters working with different markets, and movement of foodstuffs have been going on for centuries. Such trade has assured them availability of food when maybe the local crops are affected by natural disasters. Like, share and make comments where necessary concerning this type of content.